Smackdown after WrestleMania. First off, they start the show off with Michael Cole introducing his new broadcast partner, Pat McAfee, as you can see on a new commentary team. Pat McAfee, he has some history with NXT with Adam Cole. I didn't really care much about that, but let's get into the show. The Universal Champion Roman Reigns comes out. Paul Heyman said the WrestleMania match between him, Daniel Bryan, and Edge was closer to a handicap match than it was to a triple threat match. Roman said it's embarrassing. He would never want to be put in this situation. Nobody wants to face him. He pinned them and they acknowledge him. And if he's doing that, who gonna want it next? Nobody. And then Cesaro music, Roman says no one wants to put their reputation on the line. It's not worth it. No one is on his level. They open up the show. He tells Paul to tell them right up the chat, fire up the jet, and let's leave. Cesaro music hits. He comes to the ring. He goes face to face with Roman in the ring and looks at the championship. He goes for a microphone. As Roman smirks and laughs and he leaves the ring, so did Jey Uso and Paul Heyman leave. Soon as Cesaro turns around, no one is in the ring except himself. He looks at them, smirks, throws the microphone, and just stares at them as they walk away. As we comes back from commercial break, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville are backstage, and here comes Cesaro. They congratulate him and Cesaro asks them if he saw what Roman Reigns did to him. Cesaro says he's stepping up to him, but Roman doesn't even have to put the belt on the line. He says he wants a match against him tonight. Sonya says she would have to talk to Roman and get back to him. As Cesaro looks at her weirdly and walks away. Otis versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio defeated Otis after he pinned Otis with the roll-up for the win. Kayla Braxton is interviewing Paul Heyman. He's informing him about Cesaro's match request against Roman Reigns. Reigns is set to respond to the challenge next. Kayla Braxton asks Paul Heyman if Roman Reigns will accept Cesaro's challenge. Heyman said, is that what they do in WWE? They put smiles on the faces of the Neverlands like Cesaro. He asks if she knows about Roman's star power. He calls Cesaro $1 million body with a 10-cent brain. Heyman says he is an opponent but not an attraction. He calls Cesaro a joke. Heyman says tonight live on Smackdown, Cesaro will face the main event. He will face the main event Jey Uso. Sami Zayn says Sami Zayn was once again got screwed. He asked where that headline is. He said WrestleMania was supposed to be his night. He had Logan Paul, his guest of honor. He was there. He was supposed to help him with the documentary. He was supposed to win, but it didn't happen. He said Logan Paul's mind was poisoned by Kevin Owens, by the WWE Universe talking bad about Sammy. He said it was poisoned by Michael Cole and WWE management. He said it got to Logan's head. Sami Zayn says he was distracted by doing that match as he kept thinking if Logan was fine, and that is the only reason why Kevin Owens was able to get a win against him. He said he would not be denied by his vindication, his revenge. He calls Kevin Owens out to the ring for another match. Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn by a counter after Zayn ran away from Owens mid-match, intentionally getting himself counted out. After the match, Kevin Owens went after Zayn, bringing him back in the ring, hitting him with the Thunder. And then we switched to Apollo Crews promo where he talks about how he beat Big E after WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Champion. He said he will give Big E his rematch, but Big E is not here. We've seen the clip of the WrestleMania match. Apollo Crews introduces his commander Aziz, a former member of the Nigerian Elite Guard. And then we get a segment with the Bianca Belair WrestleMania victory celebration. Bianca Belair says she feels like she has been floating since Saturday night and she feels blessed, and despite the setbacks and the struggle, she never stopped believing that this moment was possible. She said her family has been making history for generations. They showed her that when you demand greatness for yourself and that hard things get, you can change the game. She said if you told her last year that she would be main eventing WrestleMania and win the championship, she would have said yes, but that's not being cocky, that's her being her. Everyone has the EST in themselves. When you realize that you have that, there's nothing wrong with looking someone in the face and telling them that you are the best. Because if you can dream it, you can do it. She said it's not just also about her. She thanks Sasha Banks because there's no one she would have wanted to share that spotlight with than her, and they both made history. She said that WrestleMania was magical and that they just getting started creating history. She told the Street Profits right before the Bianca Belair segment, we had Sasha Banks. She's getting angry. Kaylee Braxton tried to ask her a couple questions, but she doesn't say nothing. She tries to speak. She looked at the bruise on her stomach from what Bianca Belair did to her at WrestleMania, and she just walks off. And then we come back from commercial. Bailey talks about how Bianca Belair isn't a real champion and how she's going to step up to her next. We get the Street Profits versus the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode for the Smackdown's Tag Team Champion. Now, honestly, I thought the Street Profits was going to win the way Bianca Belair has set it up their promo, but I'm really glad that the Dirty Dogs are still champions because they both deserve it and they be working their butts off. And not only that, Dolph Ziggler came out of nowhere with the blonde tag and hit Monton Forrest with that beautiful zigzag. When was the last time Dolph Ziggler won a match only hitting the zigzag? That was unbelievable. Cesaro is backstage with Kaylee Braxton. He says Paul Heyman is right about one thing. He is not the smartest guy in the world, and he does feel like a needle gun. But he's wrong because he does belong in the ring with Roman Reigns, and he'll prove that tonight. Natalya defeated Shayna Baszler, and as Nia Jax tried to attack Natalya, Tamina comes in and super kicks Nia Jax out of nowhere. He goes backstage with Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman. Jey Uso says Cesaro is a one-hit move, king of spin, king of swing. He asked Cesaro if he can do that without any teeth. He said he disrespected the hill, and now he crossed the main event. Cesaro versus Jey Uso, and then towards the end of the match, Cesaro goes for the Cesaro swing, but out of nowhere, Seth Rollins comes in and attacks Cesaro, saying this is not over until I say so. Now, this SmackDown wasn't even all that good. Some of these superstars are missing, and it just didn't feel right. But that is your SmackDown post-show review and results. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit that like button and comment if you think WWE should do a better job at making these shows, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.